Hello YouTube and fellow filthy beasts. I'm getting ready to start another chalice run. This particular chalice run is going to be the lower Pthumerian chalice run. I wanted to try and do the mess around with the root version of the lower Pthumerian chalice run, but I don't have the necessary supplies, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Earlier I had talked about blood gems and how to make different fortifications for different weapons that you may get during these chalice dungeon runs. Once we create this chalice, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about real quick. I just realized I was talking. I had recorded a little bit of information about these these items, and I completely messed it up. So I'm just gonna quickly recap on the whole deal here. So as you can see here, I have two different weapons of the same. I have a threaded cane +9. I have an uncanny threaded cane +6. Now you're probably asking yourself, well, what's the difference between these two weapons? You could probably notice right away that the stats on the regular threaded cane are better. It has a higher damage output because I've put the most strongest blood gems on this particular weapon. But if you notice down here, it has a very high beast stat. Now you're probably wondering, how in the world did I get such a high beast stat? Well, I've been playing the game quite a lot. So far I've beaten it. So far I've gotten one of the endings. But when I get, and as you can see, I also have two more different weapons that are uncanny, as you can see in these descriptions here. They don't have different descriptions. It's the same description as the regular weapons, but what's different about them is the blood gems. So the blood gem shapes are quite different because they give you customization to be able to put certain strength and bonus stats on each of the weapons. So I have this particular threaded cane. Well, I have both of them specific to hit enemies at a greater distance. But if I want to get fancy and I want to rely more on damage output rather than just, well, I can easily use this threaded cane. But because the beast stat is so high, I might be able to put out a lot more damage on a severely transformed beast rather than just a regular enemy. Now, the whole beast versus beast and versus kin stat is still a little bit, it eludes me still a bit, but there's actually a good article on Reddit about it. I'll put the link in the description of the video so that way you guys can reference it. Yeah, give that guy some props, man, because there'd be a lot of rumors spreading about, just like of Dark Souls, of what really came to be, of what happened with the Age of Flame. So you know, give those people props who are actually going out there and putting their reps on the line to actually make some truth of all these game mechanics. I think it's really good. So again, that description, that link will be in the description, so that way you can reference to the whole kin and beast stat, so you can know, you know, what to watch out for. I would like to really test that out, but we'll move on. I'll try to like switch it in between if I see like a half malformed beast or a hellhound or something, and see if that'll actually you know, if that'll actually work out. If the damage output is stronger, if I don't die. So here we go. We're gonna start out the lower Pthumerian Labyrinth here. So let's get it on. Yeah, forgive me if I don't talk very often. It's just so hard sometimes to talk, especially when you're close to death in this game. And I'll try to cut low on the the language, on the adult language here. I'll try to keep it to a minimum, but oh man, this game, if you are not well prepared, you will get your soul will get crushed. And for those who are looking to get into this game, it's not as hard as a lot of people make it to be. those have a hard time because they don't calm down and, you know, prepare themselves. Like, don't do what I do, in a way. Like, for example, I should have literally paid the merchants a visit and made sure I had enough blood vials and supplies to go through, but the way how these chalice dungeons go, a lot of enemies drop a lot of items anyway, so... Ah, my cranberry juice. Well, cran grape, that is. It should be fine. Alright, let's walk with our threaded cane. And I'm excited that now I have this threaded cane at plus 181 for the attack, man. Oh, this thing's gonna be a beast. And I can buff it too. My character, oh yeah, let me show you my stats real quick. Just so you guys can know. Don't tell anyone I leveled that skill stat up, faggot. Wow, it's so good. They have a lot more HP because this is a this particular chalice is a higher rank than the other chalices, so it's gonna be harder. But I'll try to see if I can switch in between. Like I said, blood vials. And these headphones are pretty good. These are some Logitech headphones, so I can hear thumping around and whatnot, but it's not too bad to the point where it freaks me out, luckily for me. Ooh. You know what? You can be a good test. Are you okay? Okay. You want to be a dick. Okay. Are you chasing me? Oh yeah, you're chasing me. Alright, so that friggin' spider bastard was getting on my nerves. I didn't want to risk it. Let's switch to the uncanny threaded cane. And let's see what it does against those spiders. Because technically they are beasts, right? If the beast stat is high, it should do the most damage. Oh, I remember this dungeon though. Somewhat. This dungeon is not cool. Because spiders is really the theme of this dungeon. And I hate it. Oh, this guy's not a beast. But I can kill him. Or maybe I can almost get... Oh! Of Mercy. Best weapon in the game. Alright, so we gotta find some beasts, guys. Looks like we're not gonna be able to find any beasts. Not yet, anyway. Nope. I got plenty of those, too. It's great to really use these chalice dungeons to farm for items, because you can get a lot of cold blood dudes. I don't see why people would want to use a glitch when you can just run the dungeons and get a whole bunch of them and just spam them, you know, when you need. Especially when you play the harder versions of these dungeons. I bet you they give you kin cold bloods, which are basically like hard souls where you can crush them and spend them in the safety of your in the sanctuary of your own home. Okay, we haven't run into any of our spider friends yet. I'm getting a little bit worried. I'm having a feeling we might get into an ambush. Oh yeah, I still have the torch. Just in case if we run into a dark area. I usually carry the repeating pistol, but it consumes too much quicksilver. I'm not becoming a good fan of it, at least for the chalice dungeons. You need bone marrow ash to make good use of it. And bone marrow ash is basically a buff for your firearm, which basically makes it stronger. Well, it makes a single shot stronger, so you have to keep using it per shot. Which catch-22. Oh, Blades of Mercy, so good. All I gotta do is just keep tapping R1. Nothing? Nothing? Anything? Okay, absolutely jack diddly widdly squat. That was a waste. Back up the ladder. That doesn't look suspicious at all. I'm wondering, did we come through there? Did we come through here? Ah, the thing about these chalice dungeons, man, is you can really lose your sense of direction and get lost extremely easily. Like, everything looks the same. And it's good. Not that it's bad. It's really good. Because that's what a dungeon's supposed to do. I'm pretty sure if the creators of Dungeons and Dragons were to create a video game, they probably would have done it this way. I shouldn't really be running, but... Ha! Here we are. Oh, we're back outside? Oh, we're back outside. Oh, that was very easy. Wasn't a lot to worry about there. I bet you this part is where... I bet you this part of the dungeon is where things are gonna get a little bit crazy. Oh yeah, here we go. A trap. Which the traps are easy, yeah. I believe they're gonna get progressively harder the more I use the higher rank chalices. So okay. Gotta find us some spiders though. Do I have that? Good, I do have the uncanny cane equipped. Okay, that's a one-way door. So we gotta find a way to open out on the other side. Ooh. Oh, I haven't seen any spiders yet. Hopefully they're here. I guess this particular dungeon isn't randomly generating spiders as often as I thought it was going to. Oh, what is this? There's nothing here. What is the point of this? Usually a chest. Oh! Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're not gonna mess with those because those belong to a certain annoying woman who rings bells. Okay, now we get to mess around with the threaded cane. Let's do it. Let's see the damage output. Not much. So the damage output doesn't work on spiders. It seems like it has to be more so... It has to be related to humans being deformed into beasts. So we can put that away. That's not gonna work. And we can also, you know what? We can also test it against these particular spiders. I'm gonna use the threaded cane +9 now. We're gonna see how that works out. Yeah, definitely, clearly, the damage output is greater for the regular threaded cane. Threaded cane is really good against these particular enemies. They do tend to do a jump lunge, but if you can catch them off guard, it's just so easy. And then when they're all in a group and you're in an open area, the threaded cane works so well. My character, I like to kind of get up close and personal so that way when they do attack, I can dodge behind them. kind of like an assassin almost.